We're talking box sets again, big rumored box sets, this time for Warhammer, the old world. I keep getting a ton of questions about what the hell is going on with the old world, so hopefully this video will help you out. I'm going to be going over the supposed contents inside these box sets. It's going to be Bretonnia and Tomb King, that's what I'm hearing, and also the release schedule of this. Is it coming out this year? Is it coming out next year? Let's jump in and let's get waffling. Now, before we go into the actual box contents themselves of the Bretonnia and the Tomb King boxes, I want to talk about release date because there's been a lot of rumors around this. Apparently, it was supposed to come out this year, but it's been pushed back because other things got pushed back with Games Workshop. People who don't know, Legion Imperialis was supposed to come out in August, if I'm not mistaken, but that was pushed back because the book had to be reprinted, and apparently that is taking its slot in November, and these are the rumors that I'm hearing, but I'm also hearing that the brand new Kill Team is coming out in November as well with the Striking Scorpions and the brand new Space Marine Scouts. But I'm not here to talk about 40k, we're here to talk about the old world. So apparently the release schedule of the old world box sets now, the brand new big box sets, is going to be Q1 2024. So the early start of next year is when we're supposed to be getting those first big old world box sets, and that is when the game is officially going to launch. That is what I'm hearing at this point in time. I always say when it comes to release dates and, you know, stuff releasing, I hate to talk about it because Games Workshop change their mind all the bloody time. All I like to talk about is rumored models, what I've heard about and stuff like that, because that's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when that stuff comes out. Now, on to the box sets and their content, what's in there and stuff like that. I just want to say before we jump into this, I think this is going to cause a little bit of a split within the community if these rumors do turn out to be right. As I always say, rumors are rumors. Don't believe them until GW posts them out online, because all rumors are lies. That is what I always bloody say. But I would like to get your thoughts and feedback on the content of this stuff. I'm going to do a little bit, I'm not going to call it a rant, just a little bit of what I think at the end of the video, because if this does turn out to be true, then I'm kind of let down in a way. But let's jump into the box sets and the contents. So these are supposed to be huge box sets. And when I say huge box sets, apparently the Bretonnia box is supposed to be 70 plus models. The Tomb King box is supposed to be 90 plus models. Each box gets its own core rule set. So when I say box, there's going to be two separate boxes, one dedicated to Bretonnia and one dedicated to Tomb Kings. Remember before, the rumor was that it was supposed to be one box, it's supposed to be a battle box fighting Tomb Kings and Bretonnia. Nope, apparently that is all wrong. It's going to be two separate boxes this time, dedicated to each armor. Anyway, let's jump onto the Bretonnia contents, because I'm sure that's what you were here for, the juicy stuff. So apparently inside this box set is going to be a big chunk of men of arms. I'm hearing that they're basically doubling everything, so like 2 units of men of arms are going to be in there. There's going to be a big chunk of archers inside the box. These are like the basic troops for a Bretonnia. They did mention that there's going to be 2 lances of knights. Now, they didn't go into detail what knights they were. If you're a Bretonnia fan, you know there's questing knights, there is a Grail knights, there's knights of the realm and stuff like that. There was no information about that, but they did say that there is going to be a unit of 3 Pegasus Knights, 1, 2, 3 inside the box. And of course, the main character that's going to be leading them is a lord on a brand new Pegasus. And I think this is the lord that we actually saw leaked a while ago, a couple of weeks back. Remember that big leak that happened? I was actually in America at the time, and we saw some wings of a new plastic Bretonnia model. I think that is going to be that. But the main talking point about this box, and we'll get on to the Tomb King box in just a second, is that all these models, except for the lord, are basically old models. They're not going to be new sculpts, and this is the big talking point and debate now, which I'll get on to the end. So the only new model I'm hearing inside this box is the new lord on the Pegasus. The rest of it is old Warhammer models. And that leads us into the Tomb King stuff, and I'm just going to read this from the list because I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Tomb Kings, so the names escape me. So apparently with Tomb Kings, we're going to get some skeletons in the box set. There's going to be archers in there. There's going to be knights. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the knights are the skeletons on snakes. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Tomb King players. There's going to be chariots in there, and just like the old world, all that stuff is the old Tomb King stuff, and the only new thing apparently that is going to be inside that box set is a brand new lich riding a dragon, on a dragon riding it. I don't know if he's like surfing it like the Tomb Kings normally do, but apparently that is the only new model inside those boxes. So you get a bunch of old stuff, you get one new HQ in each box, and you get the core rules in the box as well. In terms of price, I know people could ask me and stuff like that. Absolutely no idea. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. I don't know. What is a rough guess? £130 each minimum, let's say. Let's just have that as the healthy price tag. I'm sure it's going to be more than that, but, you know, one can dream, I guess, right? Now, this leads me to the next part of the video, and I don't really want to call this a rant. I'm just speaking from the heart. I just want to talk the way I see it. Again, if these rumors turn out to be true, I said at the start of the stream, rumors are rumors. Believe them if you want to believe them. Don't believe them if you don't want to believe them. I personally do believe them. That doesn't mean that you have to believe them. But if these do turn out to be true, I think I'm kind of let down with the way the old world is going to be launching. I thought when they announced this that this was going to be a brand new range of models coming out. We've got to get like new men of arms, we've got to get new knights of the realm, etc. All this amazing stuff. Don't forget, like, this game has been in production now, or being designed for the past what, three plus years now. So I thought that that's what's gone into, like, all brand new models and stuff like that. Of course, there is brand new models. You got to get, like, you know, new lords and heroes and stuff like that. But the regular line troops at this point in time are staying the same. Maybe one day in the future they will get updated if the game becomes a success. But I think the majority of people were expecting new models, because we've kind of been spoiled with the way that Games Workshop have just give us new stuff after new stuff after new stuff. If you definitely look at the AOS range, I know I don't cover AOS on this channel, but I've always said that they have some of the best models I've ever seen. And if you expect me to pay a price for a box set, especially in this day and age when GW products cost so much, like, I'm at this point now thinking to myself, if the rumors are true, why should I invest money into something that Games Workshop hasn't invested money into? Yes, there's got to be a new core rulebook in there. Yes, there's got to be a new Pegasus Lord in there. But 99.9% of the models in that box set are apparently old models. I'm sure a lot of people right now watching this video actually already have these models stored away in a loft or attic or anything like that. So you're just going to be getting them out and playing with your own models, which is great, by the way. I'm not arguing against that. But for a lot of new people that are wanting to play the old world, they're probably going to look at this range and think, wow, these are really, really old models. Even more so, like, if you get like the new Pegasus Lord, which is rumored to be in this box set, and apparently it's supposed to be a stunning model, and then you put it against the old models, it's got to kind of look a bit out of place. It's such a weird choice to me that Games Workshop have gone down this road. Maybe, like I said, the plan is to refresh all the ranges, but they just want to get the bulk of it out at the moment with the old stuff, so you can play with your old models and stuff like that, and then eventually they'll release new men at arms and new Pegasus Knights, etc., 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 which I really do hope is the cause. But right now at the start, I'm just worried that a lot of people will look at this and think, oh, it's just a bunch of old models with a new model attached to it, and I'm not really interested in this. I was expecting new stuff, and I'm scared that this potentially could hurt the old world at launch and just not get a lot of people playing it. Again, we haven't even seen the rules yet. The rules might be absolutely fantastic and get a lot of people in there. They might be absolutely bad and turn a lot of people away from it. We don't really know what's going on with that subject. I'm someone who collects models. That's what I do at the end of the day. I love to get new models. I love to paint new models. I love to put them on my shelf. I love to stare at them like I'm a weird collector kind of thing. Like, hello there, little men. But yeah, when it comes to old stuff, I think I've probably just got to give it a pass now until we start getting a bulk of new stuff for the old world. Hopefully, the rumors I've got this wrong and it's all new stuff, but this is coming from sources who I highly trust, so it is what it is at this end of the day. I eagerly await to see the announcement of this and to see what's happened of it. A lot of people are talking about October for a potential announcement of the old world, because that's Warhammer Day, right, in October or something like that. So I guess we'll see what goes on. Anyway, enough waffling for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback about the whole box set situation, old models and the new models and stuff like that. Post it down below, and we can have a nice little chin wag down there. See ya. Have a great day, and bye-bye.